Welcome to the channel, 831 Avo. Follow along for an in live field grafting. This is a Supreme, Flavor Supreme in-ground planting in Santa Cruz, California. We don't meet its chill hours. We're not in the mountains, and I think it calls for 800 to 900 chill hours, maybe 700 chill hours, but we got very little fruit set. It ended up meeting its chill hours and blooming later in the season, but nothing else was open. Everything was already with fruit set. Flowers wilted and dead. And so I'm gonna attach a picotum. A picotum has lower chill hours, and so hopefully its flower is more abundant. So here we go. Let's take a seat. Let me show you guys. So it's going to be off of this branch right here. I'm leaving a nursing branch, and then I'm tying in right here. I'm tying in right here. So let me show you. I'm going to cut that right there. Remove this little sucker, clean it up. And even the nursing branch, I'm setting back too. I'm setting it back. It's this tall, but it's coming back by like half. Properly shaped, just in case things fail, it's properly shaped. So I'm leaving it on an outward facing limb. There. All right. Now, I had already worked this out. This is the budwood. Again, I come back one. I could go here or even here outward facing, but I'm gonna go down two because I somewhat want it outward facing. So I'm gonna go down to right here in angle. Still green. This one, somewhat of an angle because I found that it fits better in the Scionon. And I could have used these ones to make these cuts too, right there. But this one, the only reason why I really use this one for is to make this angle right here, to make this cut. Check it out, clean whip. And then I'm gonna, so it goes by thirds. 1, 2, and the third I want to come in on the end third. So the blade a third come off and then start pushing down. I aim to go up. And then I want to go the depth of the blade. There. Check it. And then I kick up. I shoot it up to separate it. And it'll wedge into the hosting branch perfectly. And there. Tongue and whip. Now, this branch. It's hard to see, but I did it on the underside. Now, again. 1, 2, top third, and then go down. Whoa, that was way too much. Way too much, but that's good. Good demonstration of how, like, with little lack of control, it will just run down. But it's okay, it'll still work. Let me bring you in. Again, the split ran all the way down, but it's okay. I'm gonna tie off. Let me show you over here. It's still gonna work. I also could have pre-wrapped the budwood, but I'm getting better at just wrapping it once it's on there. And this was a sample of the grafting tape that Scionon sent. This is the mother tree that's going to host the grafts. This is the flavor in the Santa Cruz Mountains. So I really don't expect to meet those chill hours. And so I'm pivoting, changing the canopy. This is a picotum. I don't have it. Unfortunately, I do not have the flavor grenade. It's pollinators, but I've grafted it many times over on this block, on this street, my neighbor's trees. So hopefully I get some cross-pollination action that way. Or if not, I'll get it at a later time myself. So, okay, time to tie. Again, this is Scionon grafting tape. All right. Again, I slightly cheat it. I offset it as to ensure an intersection point. You could try to line up and match the cambiums, but if you miss even by a micro millimeter, the whole thing's a fail. So I guarantee an intersection point by angling it. It'll be the host branch. It'll be the host branch, and then I pivot by kicking it out. And there, I guaranteed an intersection. I do that with the cleft, and then now I'm getting comfortable with the tongue and whip, but let's see. Let's see if they take. Again, next up is the demonstration of a cleft graft. This was tongue and whip. And they're tying off, removing it, single knot, like cock it back to tighten it, and then double knot. Right here, tighten it. And to protect the tape from failing, it could have either gone flagging tape or electrical tape. Electrical tape is probably my favorite now, just because it's so easy. So again, and this is just going to be at the union. The reinforcement and tape, what would have been either the flagging tape or the electrical tape, the reinforcement is only at the union. And again, keep it tight, and I'm tightening it and pulling, and then squeezing and squeezing. I guaranteed an intersection point between the cambium layers. Now it's just hit it with that pressure. Don't be scared to use the tape. The tape is, I mean, couple of bucks, $8, $10, $15. So tape even cheaper, electrical tape even cheaper, but you don't want to skimp out on the material and then just have the whole thing fail. And that's it. I'm really kind of overkilling it because I'm tight. I do one spin and I tighten it and I press down on it. But yeah, this is somewhat overkill, but it's okay. I don't want it to fail. I don't want it to let up. Pull. And there. So this is with the nursing branch, tongue and whip, and then I'm gonna tie into this one just cleft, but no nursing branch. No nursing branch. Blue Fern 1261, I use electrical tape too. Yeah, that's been really working. Better waterproofing too, I've noticed. And by the way, Blue Fern, I shipped out your avocado tree, your gem avocado tree. Expected delivery day is Wednesday. So you let me know in what condition it arrived. Okay, now cleft into this, cleft. And I'm pretty close. It's gonna be pretty close to the main trunk. And for that, we use this one. I'm gonna make a fresh cut. I'm gonna come back a bud at an angle at the top, still green, and then flat. I used to cut past the buds, but now I like the buds. I like that it peeks out, because you'll see how I cheat it. The bud sticking out when I attach it to the cleft. You'll see. I use it as a way of helping me cheat. It'll be sticking out, and therefore that's also guaranteeing an intersection point at the top and the bottom. You'll see right now. You might want to pre-wrap this. If you're beginning, you might want to pre-wrap this. I feel pretty comfortable, but if you're at the beginning, you want to pre-graft. And also, you want holsters. And then I use the Western wear with the pockets, the two front pockets, because you're gonna want your tapes within reach. You want to do it. There's really no rush, but you just want to have everything accessible. So again, tying into a seam, and now we shape. Again, I want this bud sticking out, and then I'll show you. Opposite side, and you're going to be carving down. You could use the Scionon for this, but I prefer the knife. Cleft graft, I prefer the knife. And keep coming down. You're kind of nodding and twisting, so keep looking at it and make corrections. Thank you. Thank you, Blue Fern. Will do. Yeah, just to let the community know that my giveaways are legit. All right, and here, this is what I mean by, see the cambium layer? If this bud's sticking out, there's one point where it could tie in and another point right there. But I'm liking that right there. All right, now the host branch, split down 50%, down the middle. Again, try to control, because sometimes it'll want to go down, and what you don't want to do is be grabbing that branch and then wham, slicing your fingers. So try to get on top of it and not beneath it. I'll grab like this sometimes. I'll grab like this, but you have to be really careful, because sometimes it just wants to move, but you need to hold it from wiggling, at least at the beginning. Then I remove my hand away from it and keep control. Try to go as deep as the whip, the Scion, the wedge. I'm sorry, the wedge. I sometimes even go a little past. Yeah, that should be good. All right, now it's going in. There. Now I'm gonna tie this way, tightening this way to clamp down on this side because I cheated it out. I cheated it out this way. So I wanted to clamp down this way. I'm wrapping this way. Draw, unroll, pull, roll back in, and then go around the limb. Again, don't be scared. Just roll it up. You want that contact. You don't want to skimp out on material. I mean, I've seen it in the internet where they do. And I'd rather do some overkill to guarantee my success than just to realize that it failed because there was no pressure. Tongue and whip with the nursing branch, and then directly tied into a lateral branch off the main trunk, but in a way, the next branch up is a nursing branch, which there's none actually. This is the highest, so hopefully there's no dieback. And now we tape this. We're just taping the union once again. And this one the buds are sticking out, so there's like 2 points wherever the bud is sticking out of the host branch. You somewhat guaranteed connection right there. All right, once again, whip and tongue, nursing branch, cleft graft, no nursing branch. Thank you everyone for the time and the space. Graft on.